Hi guys, I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm just going to be sharing with you guys 10 things that I've learned about self-publishing since I began my self-publishing journey. And yeah, this video has a corresponding blog post. The blog post actually inspired this video, so I will be sure to link that down below for you guys. But I'm just going to go ahead and get into these 10 things that I've learned about self-publishing. The first thing that I've learned is to stay focused. It is so important to stay focused. So just know that what you're doing is important. Know that it's important to you. It's going to be important to your future fans and readers. And it's just set a deadline and stick to that deadline. I personally like setting daily word count goals as well. So a certain amount of words that I like to write in a day. And it can vary from day to day. You don't have to write the same amount each day, but just set goals, set realistic, attainable goals, and set a deadline, stick to your goals, and just see it through and make it happen. Tip number 2 is always back up your work. I have lost so many manuscripts to viruses and computer crashes and mandatory updating. You guys, if you have Windows or whatever, you know about that. But yeah, now I have learned to back up my work. I use Dropbox personally. You can use an external, I've used an external CD to back up my work before. I've used OneDrive from time to time. I've just used a lot of different things. I really like Dropbox, and it's super simple and easy to use. And yeah, so back up your work. You will thank me later. Tip number 3 is to write what's in your heart, not what is quote-unquote popular, because first and foremost, writing is an art, so you need to write what's in your heart. Write what naturally comes from you. Don't just write with the intention of selling books, because if you're excited about what you're writing, it'll come through in your writing, and it will get your readers excited, and they will feel the love that you have for your project, and they'll love it too, and that will, generate sales and success and all that. So just write what's in your heart, not what's popular. Tip number 4 is, if you can do it yourself, then do it yourself. So self-publishing isn't cheap. Basically everything that goes into taking a book from start to finish, you're on the hook for that. So just anything that you can do yourself, do it yourself. If you have graphic design skills, then design your book cover, for example. So whatever you can do yourself, do it yourself. If your sister is a graphic designer or an English major or something like that, let her, give you some services on the cheap or something like that. So just keep your costs down basically wherever you can. The next tip is to protect your writing time. So if you've set aside this time to write, that's what you're going to do. You're not going to do anything else, make last minute plans with friends or family or whatever. You're not going to watch the marathon of your favorite show. You're going to write. And it might be hard at the time, but when you have your finished product in your hands and you've completed your goal, you'll be so proud of yourself for just sticking to your guns and doing what you have to do. So protect your writing time. Tip number 6 is be shameless about your self-promotion. So no one's going to be more passionate about your work than you are, so promote every chance you get. Across all your social media, promote your work, badger your friends and family and followers and fans to promote your work as well. Just keep promoting, because what you have to say is important. What you've done is great and it's important, and you want to share it with people. So you're adding value to their lives. So yeah, promote. Tip number 7 is don't live or die by other people's opinions of your work. So, opinions are great or not, but first and foremost, you're writing for you. You're writing because you have something to say. You have a story in your heart. So don't worry too much don't read too much into good reviews, and don't, think the world is going to end because you get a bad one, basically. The next tip is to be original. So we all know there's nothing new under the sun. Everything's been said and done before, but do it your way, because nobody can tell a story or explain an idea or something like that the way that you can. So just be original. Don't try to copy anybody else's stuff, because you're great all on your own. What you have to say is important all on its own, and it's entertaining, and it's going to be amazing. So just be original. Have realistic expectations. Don't expect to be J.K. Rowling or someone like that overnight. Just put in the work and know that, you know, success will come when it's time for it to come, if you continue to put in the work and if you just don't give up. And that is actually tip number 10. The last tip on this list is to just never give up. Just no matter how bleak things look or how frustrating things get, just know that if you continue to work hard and if you just stay persistent and just be optimistic about what you want and be realistic about how you're going to go about getting it, that, you know, you can have the success that you are after. You can, you know, reach your goals. Just don't give up, because that's the only way that you will never reach your goals, is if you stop trying. So those are my 10 tips for you guys, 10 things that I've learned along my self-publishing journey. Like I said, I will link that blog post down below, and tell me something that you've learned on your self-publishing journey, or if you're interested in self-publishing and you haven't started yet, just let's have a convo down in the comment section down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.